Okay, I think we're live, Becca. We are live. Can you hear
I
me
think we are
okay?
live.
Trail
Yeah.
Surfer is on. He's waiting for us. How you
Sweet.
doing, good dude? Um, Becca, thank you so much for joining me
Heck
today.
yeah.
It's good to see you back on the pod. This was like the old school. It was like you and me
I
podcasting it up.
know. We've got like the crew back together again. This is OG vibes right here. I love it.
I know, it's awesome.
Look
Excuse
at
my
us
dog,
now.
everyone in the back. He's just being a goof. Where's your dog? Where's Ripper?
I was just gonna say I will guarantee Ripper will make herself known at some point because anytime I need to record or do something important, she's gonna find a way to insert her tiny little voice, big voice, whatever. So I'm sure we'll hear her. Everyone stand by, listen for Ripper. We'll see.
She's a cute little queen dog. She's like one of those queen dogs. What are they called again?
I'll let you try to figure it out because I'm loving you. I'm loving watching you trying to figure it out.
A corgi. A corgi.
Yes.
Cheese and
See?
crackers.
There she is. She just barked. I don't know if she heard you
Oh, what's
referencing.
up,
Yeah, shit,
Ripper?
that's right. That's the queen dog.
I can hear you okay. You are just breaking up your image a little bit, but don't it's okay, but because I can still
Okay,
hear you, so that's all that matters.
sounds good. Okay.
Um, so Rome Fest. All right. I am so bummed, very selfishly over here, that I'm not going to make it to their last Rome Fest. Is it the last one? I don't know. We'll have to find out more information.
We will see.
But very bummed. But how excited are you? This is your first Rome Fest, isn't it?
This is my first Rome Fest, and piggyback on what you just said, I am super bummed that you won't be able to make it because I was really looking forward for us being out there together, but such is life, and I've been there with surgeries for myself. So anyway, but yeah, I'm really stoked. This is my first time going to Rome, and it's such an iconic event for
Mm-hmm.
women's mountain biking. It's been going on now for how many years, Mia? Gosh, it's been going
I
on
want to
for,
say
or how
12.
many? Yeah, and
12?
they've had
Yeah.
tons of events all over. And they
Yeah.
came east one year, which I thought was really cool. So I'm really stoked. Slightly terrified because as an East
No,
Coast downhill rider, terrified I use as hyperbole, but like as an East Coast downhill rider riding in the high desert
you're going to be
in
fine.
elevation and techie climbing and stuff, I go down. I don't pedal.
Dude,
So
you're
we'll
going to be
see.
absolutely fine because when I went to my first Rome Fest, I think 4 years ago, 3 years, 4 years ago
Was
in
it
Sedona,
really? Okay.
I went by myself. It was like the first year I started the network. So it must have been 2022. Yeah. So it was 3 years ago. Um, it was the most supportive environment that I was in. And Sedona is not, it's pretty tough to ride in. I had COVID at the time. Well, I didn't have COVID at the time. I had just had COVID. So my lungs were not the best. And we were at altitude. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna keep up. I'm not gonna ride with them. And I swear to God, like the atmosphere and the women and the folks there were so incredible that if I had that cheer squad with me, I would never be depressed. If I had those folks with me all the time cheering me on.
That's
So that's what I tell
amazing.
people all the time about Runfest. Like they think that, you have to come with a friend or you have to know someone. It's like absolutely not. You can be there and you will make an F ton of friends. I don't know if I can cuss or maybe I shouldn't, but you're going to make a crap ton of friends when you're there.
Hmm.
And no one's really trying to one up each other. You're just having a good time. I think you're going to have a
Hmm.
blast. Which bike are you
I
taking?
so we are renting e-bikes. So I'm not sure
Ooh,
what model we have. This was set up for us by Hand Up. Thankful for
nice.
that. So we're going on behalf of Hand Up. Carly and I with Girls Pub Night Out, we're going to go with Hand Up, and so they're snagging us e-bikes, and I'm really grateful for that, and I think it's awesome. And I know Rome is very much about adaptive community and riding for everyone. So it
Yep.
feels good in that sense that me with my janky knee will fit in just fine. And I completely am so excited for all the things that you just highlighted. And it's so interesting because on the side of an women's mountain biking event creator, like what Carly and I do when we
Mm-hmm.
create our women's event at Blue, we say the same thing. We're come by yourself,
Yeah.
you're going to meet some awesome women that are going to empower you and lift you up, and you're going to just love to be a part of it. So it's interesting for me to be on this side of it and
Yeah.
joining the event and getting to participate in it. Um, it's pretty rad. I'm really
Yeah.
excited for sure. Really excited.
Yeah. I should have done a little intro. I apologize that we might have some new followers. Becca here is one half of what I call GNEPO, or Girls Pull Up Not
Ganepo,
Out.
Gapano.
GNEPO. I don't know. I'm dyslexic, dude. Like, that's what I
English is
call
not your
it.
first language.
No, English
English
is
is not your
not
first
my first
language.
language. I learned English when I was 11 years old. Yeah. So, uh, Becca and Carly, as some of you may know, they have a collection now with Hand Up for their Girls Pull Up Not Out line, which is really cool. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out on Hand Up. But if you're going to be at Rome Fest, they're going to be there too with their collection.
Yep.
And Becca is a part of the network, and she's going to be there since I can't make it. We were planning on having like a booth and partnering with rides and stuff, but we're still going to make it work. Candace is going to be there. You're going to be there. Jess Hanna's going to be there. A couple of our ambassadors are going to be there too, which is going to be awesome. And so we're going to be around. If you see the women's MTV ladies around, like, please say hi and chat and be friends and tell them what you
Absolutely.
want to see at the network. But yeah, that
Absolutely.
was
Yeah.
Becca. There you go. Where's Carly, by
No,
the way?
Carly couldn't make it on tonight. She is our
Oh,
resident old
bummer.
lady, self-admitted. She's our resident old lady, and she goes to bed very early.
Younger
So
than us?
I'm the night owl. She and I balance each other out very well. I'm the more of the night owl, even though it's like 8:30 here, which is like early afternoon
Uh,
for me.
I'm in
But
bed by 8:30, honestly.
no, I'm such a night owl. But you know what I'm really excited for too, going out there is, working with Mia now and the network, Women's MTV Network has been what, 2.5 years, 3 years or something
Yeah, maybe two and a half,
about
three,
that.
something like that.
And this will be my first time getting a chance to meet Candace and getting a
Yes.
chance to meet Jess Hannah.
Sierra, I
So
forgot.
and Sierra.
Yeah.
So this is going to be, and unfortunately, our mama creator Mia can't be there, but we are all going to be there meeting for the first time, all of us. I think that's pretty epic, and I'm really
Amazing.
stoked. I'm really stoked to get to meet them, and definitely want to hear what people want to see at the network, what interests you, what you want to be featured in news write-ups. That's one of the things that I get to
Yeah.
do at the network is do news
Yep.
features. So what a great place, to be able to
Yeah.
represent women's MTV network like Rome. It's
You're the
huge. I think
best.
that's amazing.
You're the best. And yeah, I mean, Becca is like our resident news editor. She's the one that does all of those stuff. So if you all have any stories you want to talk about, you have good
Hmm.
things you want to chat about, like, come find Becca and she will help you with that. And also Sierra, who's also part of our crew, she's actually working for Rome there as their social media person. I hope she pops on at some point. I know she's super busy working. I think she might pop on in a little bit, because I was gonna say, like, if y'all see Sierra, she's gonna have a camera in her hand. Go give her a hug. Go give her a drink, please. Make sure she's hydrated for me, because homegirl, it just works so hard. Sometimes she forgets to drink water. I think she
Yeah.
said she's gonna come on in a few minutes. But yeah, so we've given just a very, very, very concise history here. Sam Ryan from Rome Fest is actually going to pop on, I think, at about 6-ish, to talk a little bit about it. We had her on the pod a few months back, an incredible human being. But this year, there's so much cool stuff going on. I'm going to share my screen here for folks that are watching. But I'm also going to post this on Spotify and all that good stuff too, so you'll be able to see it. But let's see here if I can share
I'm gonna
the
share my
screen.
screen.
Share my screen. That's like 3 years of this.
Mhm.
Okay. So this is the Rome Fest landing page, the front page of their website when you go to the activities section. And not only are you in Fruita, Colorado, which has some incredible mountain biking trails, it also had, they're also doing different types of what they're calling affinity rides. So no drop rides, party pace. And that's what I keep telling people. I've had a few folks reach out to me and they're like, oh, I don't want to be dropped. I'm not fast enough, or I'm not this. And I'm like, girl, you're at Rome Fest. Like, don't even worry about it. It's a party vibe all the way. And that's what I'm gonna tell you, Becca.
I
You know,
know.
like
I know.
you're
Because
gonna be good.
yeah,
You're
I'm
gonna be
I'm I'm
really good.
I believe it. I'm stoked for it because the terrain, I was watching some YouTube videos of some of the terrain out there and
Yeah.
it's beautiful. I mean, my
Yeah.
God, it looks so gorgeous. I'm so excited just to see what riding out there is like. And I think this
Mm-hmm.
is the perfect environment of supportive women to
Yeah.
ride somewhere so unknown and so foreign, or I've just never been in these type of riding conditions before. So I'm it's like a perfect storm of all the right things that you wish you always had on a ride, and to
Yeah.
ride somewhere so iconic and amazing and scenic and new. Um,
Yeah.
that's what I'm stoked for. Did I just, oh, that's
Yeah.
you. Oh, I thought maybe I cut
No,
out.
that's me.
Okay.
No, I popped it up on the screen so folks can see it. There's also, I love whoever does their copy. I'm not Sam, but whoever writes this stuff is so clever. Touch by
It's
Skip Farrell,
hilarious.
learn something new. I'm like, this is amazing. Yes, this is what you
Yeah.
need to do. There is a ton of workshops too. We're actually going to be a part of a workshop Friday night at 5 p.m. with Specialized and Jess Hanna. We're going to do a suspension clinic with Jess. Candace and Angelina is going to be there. I apologize if you can hear my dog. The dance party is the best. Oh my God, Becca, you guys are going
What?
to have to send me photos of the dance party.
Yeah. What do I have to expect with this? I know the theme this year is neon. Like it's neon everything is the party. So
Well, that's a
what?
great question for Sam when she gets on, but
Okay.
um wear neon. That's what I'm
Yep.
gonna say. Wear
I've
neon.
got neon. I'm gonna dress the part. I'm good
And
on
just
that,
be ready
but
for the party. Bring your dance moves.
okay. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see what
yeah.
dance moves I have.
I need to see video of it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and as usual, there is an adventure film. Um, there's just like, oh yeah, salsa skills party with Venturebirds and SRAM. This is going to be really cool. Let me go actually over to the top here where they did the event schedule. Here we go. Because it's packed, folks. Like
It is packed.
it is packed. There's never a dull moment at Rome, and you guys are going to make so many friends, whoever is going to be coming to this.
Yeah,
So
I
starts
had
Friday at,
no idea. This is so cool how packed it is. Like there is so
yeah,
many activities and so much to do. And then you're
yep,
riding on top of this too, which is like
yep.
not enough hours in the day. I love it. I love it.
And it's just so much fun. Like there's something for everyone. There's literally something for everyone that you want to do. And it's so big. There's so many great vendors there that you can
Hmm.
see everything. You're not going to be able to see everything, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe you will. But be sure to hit up all the vendors. So yeah, there's a ton of stuff. There's skills clinics. There's a trashy and sassy t-shirt cropping event at Hand Up. That's the one like
Yep.
you're going to be at.
Yep.
Um, there is, look, a beginner e-bike riding shop with Pivot.
That's
Like,
cool.
if you're feeling a little like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be good enough, like, first of all, you are. Second of all, go hit up the Pivot Beginners e-bike workshop.
Yeah.
Um, Liv also has an e-bike ride. There's so much stuff. I think I
It
saw
seems so cool.
someone look talk tits with tits deep for breast cancer awareness. Like, how freaking cool is that?
Heck yeah.
Feisty Media is going to be there. They're doing a ride. I believe Rebecca Rush. Yeah, Rebecca
Yep.
Rush is
That's
going to be
that's
there.
so cool. That's so cool.
Come on, people.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's so much. One of my favorites right here, Angie Weston. Learn how to ride and be more playful with Angie Weston. Angie is a legend, people. If you get a chance to go and meet Angie, go meet Angie. There's just so much. Like, I don't know if I'm going to cover it all. Abby Chan right here doing snacks with Abby Chan, another incredible human
Ooh, I
being.
like
First
snacks. I
aid.
like snacks.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah,
that's
and Abby
good.
has the
That's a good
snacks,
one.
dude. When we were at Sedona, she did this something similar at the Sedona Mountain Bike Fest, and she had like a ton of snacks in the front that you wouldn't expect. They're just amazing snacks, and I'm just sitting
Yeah.
there like pigging
You
out on
need
the
good
snacks.
ride snacks. Yeah.
Uh,
You need good ride snacks. Hell yeah.
is there? You've gotten a chance to look at this, right, Becca? The schedule.
I
Like, is there
did.
something you're looking forward to?
You know, I'm there was so much that I was kind of overwhelmed in like very impressed way when I was looking at the schedule. I'm stoked to be able to be a part of the schedule. You know, with Hand Up, we're going to
Mm-hmm.
be doing the making our shirts and everything. We've got so many different crafty things that we're going to be doing at our tent with
Yes.
Hand Up, and we've got beads and puff paint and spray paint and glitter, like everything. Our shirts are going to be wild. So I'm stoked
Yes.
to be a part of it on that side. I think that's really epic. And Hand Up has been such a cool company to work with, and they've been a part of Rome now for a while. Um, so being on that side, but then also getting to participate in some of just the group rides, I think is what I'm really excited
Yes.
for. I don't know which one we're gonna drop into, which one
There's so
that
many.
we're gonna want to hit up, but there's, I mean, every one of those things, I think there's something for everyone, you know? And if
Mm-hmm.
one thing doesn't necessarily like catch your attention, there's going to be 10 other things that do.
Oh yeah.
So
I
it's
mean,
it's
no, go ahead. Sorry, did not mean to cut
no,
you
no,
off. Keep
no,
going.
no. It's like it's not like you're limited to, oh, they're only talking about 5 topics, or oh, there's only this amount of things and I don't really fit into any of these. There's something for everyone. I love the
Yeah.
different clinics that they have breaking down different bike mechanic topics, because I think that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's a
Mm-hmm.
big opportunity for women to be given more inclusivity in being involved in their own mechanic work and learning the ins and outs of
Yeah.
their own kind of like bike repair, or what is
Yeah.
suspension, what is rebound, what is like what
Yeah.
are the
And
5 things I need to check on my bike before I go for a ride. I think that's huge. All these things that can
yeah.
benefit us at any skill level, any skill level.
And that's
So
one of the things that we're gonna do with Jess. Like it's going over on the Friday to kind of talk through the suspension of what you think is going to be great. So when you're out on the trail on Saturday, if you're having any kind of issues, hopefully you have that in the back of your mind, like, hey, should I adjust my rebound here a little bit? Or,
mhm.
this one's really cool. Saddle up without suffering with Mike's Bikes on Sunday at 10 a.m. 11. Wait, yeah, Sunday. That's really cool because saddle is like incredibly
That's a
important.
good one. That's a good one. Yep.
But again, there's so much. Look, pay dirt fun with the first femme trail work party, all levels with dirt maintenance. If you want to learn how to do trail work, like
Mhm.
what a better place to be at. Yeah, there's just so much that's happening. So if you guys are heading, if your folks are heading out there, please check out the schedule, kind of look at some of the things you want to do, and be sure to come say hi to Becca at the
Yeah,
Hand Up. Well, she's going to
definitely.
be everywhere, but
Definitely. Yeah.
let me see. There was one other thing I wanted to share
I want to
here.
know, what was one of your favorite things that when you were at Rome? Like what was, I know that
Oh
you
my
went and
gosh.
it was so much, but what was something that stuck out for you that was, or something that
Um,
surprised you that you weren't expecting? What
the
was
the community, the fun, the people that were just everywhere welcoming you. There was no one, it didn't feel like it was gatekeepy. It like legitimately everyone welcomed you that was attending
Mhm.
was there, like the from the vendors to the crew. And you know what? Hold that thought because we've got someone coming on here right now.
Oh, who's that?
Whoa, it's
Who's that?
little
There
C.
she
It's
is!
little
There's my
C.
Philly girl!
What up, girl? You should see this new hat I got. Well, it's in the other room, but
Is it a Phillies
go
hat?
for it. Oh, well, no, not Phillies, Eagles, but like
Heck
Oh,
go
yeah.
Phillies
whatever.
too.
Heck
Shows
yeah.
Oh
how
my
much I know
God.
about sports.
East Coast. East Coast.
Go
Represent.
birds, go birds. But
Yes.
I just interrupted a conversation, so
No,
keep
Yeah,
dude, like
going,
we're chilling.
please.
We're chatting. I was one
we're
of the
just
things I was
chatting.
saying, Sierra, I'm so stoked that we get to meet this week, or at Rome, because this is like we've going to have the Women's MTB Network crew, other than our Mama Mia, right? But it'll be my first time meeting you, first time meeting
Don't ever
Candace,
say
meeting
that again.
Jess. Well, it's now the second time I said that, so maybe I'm gonna keep saying
Mamma
it.
mia.
Mama Mia.
I don't
Oh
know. I don't
my
know. I don't
god.
know.
That's funny.
So I'm stoked. I'm stoked for that.
Dude, the
Yeah.
feeling is mutual. I mean, I got to finally meet Candace at Sedona
Mhm.
Mountain Bike Fest, and that was rad. And then I've known Jess. I'm so stoked to see all of you. And now you're gonna be here. It's just like a good old crew, and you're gonna make a
Yeah.
bunch of new friends.
Heck
It's like
yeah.
family reunion.
It's
I
gonna be
know.
awesome.
I love it.
Just real quick, is that Ripper in the back or is that Nudie in the back that I can hear barking?
Oh, is that my dog? So sorry. That means her other
Must
mom
not be.
just came home.
No, that's
Her other
okay.
mom just came home.
We have acknowledged our dog's presence in this podcast today.
Sawyer is
So
somewhere.
Ripper made herself known, Sawyer made
Mm.
himself known. So it's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
join in.
Yeah,
Join in.
Noodle, she's a long-haired miniature Dachshund, and I just don't make the rules, you know. So anyone who has a little weenie dog knows that. I mean, sometimes she knows her name, sometimes she does
Yeah.
the call back. Most of the time it's just on her terms though. So,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
navigating
We
Can
had a
you
question
drink
in the chat.
beer?
Yeah, of course you could drink beer. My dude, there's even, I think there's Sierra Nevada is one of the main sponsors.
I don't know if Sierra Nevada is back this year. I'm not
Aren't
sure, but
they?
I
They
know
were
There's
that
actually-
blushing.
There's
every
actually
vendor
not
is
a
providing
yeah.
beer.
Yeah, there'll be beer provided. There's not like a main A beer sponsor. But yeah, there'll be plenty of A and NA to go around, and
Yep.
it'll be
So
good.
there's gonna be beer available at every different like booth or vendor. Everyone is
Nice.
gonna be providing beer. And then on the dance party night, is it the dance party night or is it the other night? Where there's cocktails, like
Yes.
everyone's providing
Saturday night.
cocktails and desserts and stuff like that. And there will
Yeah.
be alcoholic and non-alcoholic options for everyone. So
Mhm.
yeah, there's
Bring your neon people.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I was telling Becca. Like the party's gonna be off the chain. Sierra, have you been to a rum fest before?
No, so this is crazy. I mean,
Same.
I've
Yep.
actually known like Ash and Andy since I was, like a literal child, like probably 15, 16, 17, I don't know. But I've never actually had the, opportunity or it just wasn't in the cards that year to go. But it's bittersweet that this is my first one, but potentially the last one, as we kind of don't know like what the fate of Rome Fest is. But we know
Yeah.
it'll be like at least the last Ash and Andy one. Um, but yeah, I could not be more excited to go and cover this and be around all these amazing humans in one spot just for a huge long weekend. Like it's gonna be amazing. And
Yeah.
I've never been to Fruita, Colorado either. So it's like boom, boom,
Same.
baby.
I'm telling you, Becca. Becca's a little scared to be riding in that terrain. And I'm
Oh.
like, dude, you're gonna be freaking kicking butt out there. All of you guys are. I
Yeah.
think it's just that anticipation, right? And then you get
Yep.
there and you're gonna be like, okay, I got this. This is cool.
I mean,
It's
the
the
fear of the
unknown.
unknown is,
Yeah.
it's such a natural human response. But
Yeah,
like
it
I've
really
never
is.
ridden there either. I mean, I won't be going crazy. I'll be doing all kinds of riding, of course, because I'm doing the on-site social media coordination for the
Mhm.
event, which is just amazing.
That's
And
awesome.
I,
That's
once again, I
awesome.
get to mix work and play and just this amazing life that I've built. But I've never ridden there either. And like, girl, I think I hopped on earlier just for a minute to see what was going on. And you were talking about like, oh, I don't go uphill. But like, this is a mental thing. You know what I mean? Like, you
100%.
know how to ride this stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
don't let, it's a mental thing. And so, and you'll have a bunch of amazing people around you too to hype you up. And guess what?
Yep.
Walking your bike, it's okay. And it's
You're
cool.
right.
And no one cares.
You're
Becca,
so
when you and I
right.
rode, when
Yeah.
you were out here, I was walking my bike. You remember that time we were like testing something for a while? We were on e-bikes and we were walking these
Yep.
e-bikes uphill. Do you remember that?
Dude,
Yeah.
that must have been really
Oh, yeah.
steep.
Well, no, and then I remember there was a couple times we had the bikes flipped upside down and we were adjusting
Yes.
rebound and changing suspension settings. And of course, the cameras are recording the entire time and we need to go back and find the clips because it was hilarious.
The lost
But
footage.
yeah,
It's crazy.
that lost footage will come out eventually. It'll be great. But
Oh, it's not lost. I have it. It's just a matter
yeah.
of finding where it is.
See,
yeah,
there we go. There we go.
that was probably the closest I got to quote unquote desert riding was out in California with Mia, and this will be high
It's not
desert.
even desert riding. Well, I mean, it is loose out here. Sierra, you rode similar trails to when Becca was here. I took you on some of the similar stuff when you came
Yeah.
out to visit, and it can get a little loose. It's not
It is
like
fun.
Laguna loose. Laguna is
I'm good with
ridiculous.
loose. I'm good with loose because we are so dry and dusty out here, and we are like moon dust capital, so it's fine. I can handle dry
Mm,
and loose. It's some big rocks going uphill. I'm gonna be like,
I don't
wait,
know, dude.
I'm going the wrong way. I should
I
go back.
challenge
Dude.
you. I challenge you to come to not Sky Park. Sky Park I love. Sky Park is amazing. I just saw
Because we were
MTV
at
Cast
Sky
came
Park
up
when
and
it was
he's like, "We're at Sky Park."
super dry.
Dude, there's worse. There's Snow Valley up here, and it is the worst riding I've ever had in my life. I think I'm like the one person
Bring
that
it.
does not like Snow Valley.
Bring it. Bring
No,
it.
no. I drove Alexis crazy when I was
Bring
riding
it.
with her because I'm like, no, I can't do this. I have to stop. It's too loose. Anyway, back to Rome Fest. I am so excited that y'all are going to be heading out there and going. Like, I'm excited you both get to experience it for the first time. You're going to be immersed in it. You're going to see all of the amazing vendors. You're going to meet so many new friends that I think is going to be crazy. And like I said, I don't know if you heard Sierra, if you were on earlier, if y'all are there and you see little C, she's like my sister. Please take care of her because I'm not going to be there to make sure she eats and drinks. So if you see her, please help a girl out, give her a big hug, say it's from Mia, and
So
bring her
wait,
something
Sierra's
sweet to
little
eat.
C, and what is Candace big C? Or
See,
no?
this isn't that hilarious though? I don't know. So
I
here's where
know.
the nickname Lil C
I
comes from. You want to hear a
Candace
little
would be little C
short?
because she's like 4 feet tall. Love you,
You
Candace.
have a
Respectfully.
valid point. Yeah, respectfully, Candace. No, this actually came
Respectfully.
up at Sedona Mountain Bike Fest. I'm glad you asked, but I got the nickname Lil C because I was always the young one in the room, like I was very young. And so everyone I was around was older than me, and there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. But I was just always, much younger than everyone. So that's where that came from. So
Gotcha.
this discussion has happened multiple times, to be honest,
Good.
about who
I
is the
needed to
actual
know
Lil C.
because
Well,
I
there
thought
you
you were
go.
talking about Candace, and then I was like, wait, huh?
No,
So
Candace
okay,
is just
okay.
Shorty. We just call her
Shorty,
Shorty.
That's
trail
right.
shorty.
That's
My
right.
favorite.
Yeah.
Trail
She's
Shorty.
trail shorty. That's right.
We
That's
have
right.
a very special guest that just popped on. I'm gonna bring her to the stage right here. What's up,
Oh, dang, I
Sam?
wasn't quite ready for that. Here we go. I got no
Look at that.
one.
Whoa, your
What's
beautiful kitty in the
happening?
back. You got your kitty.
Getting the
It's a
moves
round
ready
of
for the dance
applause.
party.
It's all right.
Everybody get
Yeah.
shoulders ready.
Got my neon. I got my neon.
Yeah. I'm just putting this out there right now to the four of you, and I'm going to send this out in a group chat. I expect you mofos to FaceTime me during this freaking dance party or anytime, really, because I'm just going to be sitting on my freaking bed, not doing anything. Please, I would love to see your beautiful faces.
I have a theory. So
Which
you
is?
know Anna from I-9. She's
Yes.
currently incubating twins. So I
Is
think
she
that there
really?
should be I think there should be like a Google Meets or a Zoom or a hang of all y'all
Oh,
that
heck
are
yeah.
otherwise, and then
A
y'all can
virtual
hang out and then
Rome.
Hold
we
on.
can jump in,
Yes.
jump in just for
Making
like
a
a little
note.
bit.
Virtual
Genius
Rome.
idea.
Absolutely. Right there.
Yeah.
This is why Sam is
I'll
the
give you a
best.
list. I'll give you a list of all the people that I know are going to be suffering from some extreme FOMO.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Mia
yeah.
included.
Yeah.
All right, I'm making a note to myself.
She's gonna.
On my
This is
sticky.
happening. This is happening.
I
Becca.
put stickies on everything.
What?
Becca, you know what?
What?
Since we were chatting about the schedule, there is a live e-bike skills ride. So
I
like
saw
you
that.
could go
We
on
were
that
talking
and
about
get
that. We were
your,
talking about that to
berries.
get my fruited dirt on for sure. Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that. I am
dude.
going to be riding on Thursday too. So I think
Ooh,
Carly
yeah,
and
there you
I,
go.
I think Jamie with Hand Up is going to shuttle us on Thursday to kind of test out some dirt.
So
Heck
now
yeah.
we have the expert here because Sam's been to Fruta for how many years now have you been to the? Oh, come on! You ride in Fruta every year, don't you?
I put on a festival in Fruta. I don't ride in Fruta.
You don't even get to ride before or after?
Oh, before no.
Before
After
hard pass.
times I do the parent affinity ride now because I'm a mom, so I get to do the parent
That's
affinity
awesome.
ride. And that's
That's
usually
awesome.
about 45 minutes, but the riding there is unique. That's the
That's what I
word.
told you.
Right.
It's yeah, it is like riding
See?
on the moon. I've never ridden on the moon, but that's what I would imagine. It's
Exciting.
So
Joe's,
Sam, tell us,
Mojo's, you gotta do that.
like we
Heck
went
yeah.
through the schedule earlier and it's packed. It looks absolutely amazing. There's something for everyone. Every single day, every single hour, there's something happening, which is awesome. What
Yeah.
are you looking forward to the most?
God, so many things. So this morning I did this like really painful process of going through all the participant reviews from last year, and I sorted them so that we started with like the lowest reviews, just so that I could get
Okay.
a reminder of like the places where we really missed the mark last year. And there wasn't a ton, but those are the ones that we really want to focus on. Those are the outliers, the people that didn't feel like they were brought in, the people who didn't feel like they maybe weren't prepared for the writing. So I did that like really painful, and then of course I like read all the really happy ones, and that's the bulk of them. It was great. But the beginning part was definitely like do that painful thing of like of remembering like the places where we missed the mark. So one of the things, it wasn't a big miss, but one of the misses was people said they wanted the queer affinity ride on the first day because everybody when they mountain bike looks gay. So they wanted that ride on the first day so the queers could find each other. So we did make that adjustment this year. I think it's like the
That's
11-inch
awesome.
inseams that everybody's rocking. It's hard to tell, you know. So the
That's
gays asked for
amazing.
that,
Great.
and we
That's
did
amazing.
deliver. So the affinity ride, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for so many pieces of it. The dance party is always such a highlight.
Yeah.
I look.
I remember
forward to
that.
every year.
That to me was one of my highlights when I went to Sedona a few years back. I just remember Ash coming up to me, giving me a sticker, and she's like, I know you're married, but do you want one of these? And I was like, what is it? It was awesome. It was so much fun. I absolutely loved it. You two, Becca, Sierra, you guys are gonna have the best time. I'm telling you, you better freaking FaceTime me. That's a
If there's
Am I?
service.
Yeah.
There will
there's
be
service,
some
right.
Starlinks. Sierra, you will be connected to the Starlinks for sure. So, or one
I'll,
is all it needs, but yeah, we will.
Sierra
FaceTime
loves
you.
a
Alright.
Starlink. Sierra loves it. You guys are the best.
We'll see. You better do that.
I know, I will.
You better FaceTime me or else. Sam, are there tickets still available for folks listening right now? Can they still jump on board and get tickets to come? I wasn't sure.
Oof. Yeah, I know Ash is polling registration tomorrow morning. I mean,
Okay.
and last year we had one person who was like, "Hey, my partner, you know, she's camping out in the campground in the dispersed camping, but she's kind of curious, could she still get a ticket?" We actually got her a ticket day of, and we don't usually do that, but
Nice.
I think
That's
we will try to
amazing.
accommodate as many people as possible.
That's
it's
awesome.
you know, it's our big final hurrah. We want to go big, and it will be big for sure. It'll be amazing.
Dude.
Yeah, there are still
It's gonna
tickets
be
available.
incredible.
There are still add-ons as well. Like that definitely expands, increases your enjoyment. Demo bike, if you have a bike that you love and you're bringing it, great. And everybody can demo after 1 p.m. But for those that are really wanting to try out all the bikes, get a demo pass. There are still a few of those, and then guided rides and shuttles. That's just gonna take your experience. And even if you don't get a guided ride in a shuttle, try to get on rides, make connections with other people. There's DIY, you know, you can put in your name, where you want to go, what time you want to go, and people can sign up. Because that is I mean, we all know, right? Like that's the best way to make friends is when you're out on a ride and you're struggling and you're trying new things and you're crying and you're bonding. Like that's the shit.
Absolutely.
There's also a ton of not only partners that y'all have, but there's a ton of bike vendors in general that folks can literally, you don't even need a bike if you have a demo pass, right? Like you can specialize Juliana, Salsa, Pivot, Transition, Live, Orbea, Norco. Like there's so many bike people there. Rocky Mountain. No, not Rocky Mountain. Sorry. I read Rocky Mountains. Rocky Talkie. They have make some good walkie talkies. That's the one I wanted to get for us last year, Sierra. When we were at Rampage, I looked at getting those and I was like, ooh, maybe.
Hello, over.
It is 100% why I do this job and why my next career move is towards firefighting is because they let me use a walkie-talkie. I love
it. You feel so official. So official. Like you put that thing on, you're like, Sierra for Sam, over. You know,
we used a walkie-talkie at our Girls Pull Up Not Out event this past year, and I have never felt more official and cooler than like radioing my crew and being like, 10-4. I need someone to guide this ride.
Start with the 10-4 for sure. That's good. I love this.
Yeah.
I don't. Right. So I value that.
Mama Mia over.
Oh God, you guys are gonna kill me. Also, again, I apologize if you can hear my dog. I need to get him to stop.
He's just happy, you know.
But
he's happy. He took it as a dare when you said you better be quiet. It was a dare.
He has big feelings. He's just showing his love.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah.
So there's a big FAQ on the page too for anyone who, if we don't cover anything today, there's a lot to talk about. But there's a really, really good right on the front page up top left FAQ where they answer every single question, including like the camping, how many folks attend, and Sawyer. Okay, I'm gonna stand by.
No, but I'll piggyback on that then, Mia, because I will say, so this is Sam, this is my first year attending, and I'm going to be there with Hand Up, myself and Carly with Girls Pull Up Not Out. We're going to be out there with Hand Up. We're so stoked. And we're based on the East Coast. So we are like completely out of our element, riding in Colorado, high desert, rocks, pedaling uphill. We're downhill girls. We ride downhill. We take a lift up and we ride down.
Well, that's why you got e-bikes, right?
We have e-bikes. So we are so stoked though. And one of the things that I found so helpful and useful is as this event is drawing closer, I've been going back over the FAQs, and any question that I feel like I've had has been answered or answered enough that I feel like I've gotten the information, or okay, I've got the resources, or I know where to go to get the info. Awesome work. So that's definitely something, if anyone is looking for specific answers, head to the FAQ because it helped me a ton.
Sweet. Yeah, that's awesome. Good to know. Yeah, our comms team is like, it's just like, yeah, they've tackled a lot. And then as we get questions, we try to funnel those. Like if we see a question pop up more than once, we try to put that on as an FAQ too. So yeah, that's good to hear that's been clear. And then you'll still arrive and there will still be some hanging loose ends and some confusion too, inevitably. Make sure that you ask other Romies, other people there. That's one of the best things. I think the best thing actually about this festival is just the people, everybody you meet.
Yeah.
Very quickly, it's this like, everybody is very, very fast friends, and everybody will be able to answer each other's questions. And hey, I don't know how to, we've had people that are like, I've never actually backed up my trailer because I'm always here with my husband, or I'm always camping with my husband.
Right.
Today's the day, right? And then people get to jump in and be like, oh, do you want to try it? Or can I jump in and do it for you? Then everybody helps everybody, which is just, the awesome part about Rome. So even when you get there, Becca, and you're kind of like, oh, this was confusing. The other thing I will say about shuttling and taking lifts up is Subaru is essentially providing that service. So they're going to have 18-road shuttles looping all day, every day, starting at like 10 a.m. on Friday morning, getting people up. I think it's 5 miles up the road. And then you just have this beautiful, if you look on the Trail Forks, and Mia, I'll send you the link that you can just see the whole Trail Forks network of 18-road. From where they'll drop you, it's just like all the way back to the venue, and then you can jump in another Subaru, go up to the top, and just find another
Subaru heaven.
I propose next year. We're selling our Subaru, so if anyone's in the market for one, anyway, I propose next year.
Seriously,
I will. Next year we need to do a memoriam ride for Mia to come back and do this shenanigans, because I'm seriously having the worst FOMO, you guys. It's not, I'm happy, I'm excited, but I'm like, no, at the same time.
I know. We're talking about trying to make a pop-up happen at Sedona Mountain Bike Fest, just maybe just a dance party. TBD. I shouldn't even be saying this, but maybe.
You just got me incredibly excited because we're partners with them too. So like, if we do that, like, let's talk and do something because we go every year. That is the one festival every year we're at is Sedona Mountain Bike Festival.
Yeah.
Sedona to me is like my second home. See,
fun.
I know you have to take off. Do you have some time or are you okay? Yeah.
I do actually have to take off, but I want to say thanks everyone for watching. Ladies, can't wait to see all of you except for Mia. Sorry, I will FaceTime you. Sam, thank you for all you do. I'm stoked. Can't wait for it.
See you soon. Can't wait to hug you.
I'm so jealous. I'm not going to get a Sam hug this year at Rome. Well, you're going to come visit me, so that'll be different. So that's going to be great.
I have a question for Sam, unless I'm cutting you off.
Absolutely.
Mia.
No,
what is the total number of participants ballpark that you guys get in Fruta?
A lot.
I think this year we just told our caterers and they said you can't change your numbers. So I think we told our caterers 850.
Wow.
I think somewhere between 850 and 900 because inevitably some extra people end up showing up. Usually with brands that are like, oh yeah, we told you about this person. Like, whoa. But yeah, I think we're feeding about 850 Friday and Saturday night.
That's amazing. So
it's
huge, just a smidge short of 1,000 people in the desert in Colorado. That's amazing. Can
you imagine the dance party Saturday night? How much fun that's gonna be.
That's so
like
cool.
everyone in neon.
And we're throwing it back too. We did have silent disco for a while, partly because we were in Sedona and we had noise ordinance. We don't in Fruta, so we're throwing it back to the OGs, and it's going to be just everybody on one playlist. There will be some songs that appeal to those in the upper generation. There'll be some songs that appeal, and we're trying to find, just enough that makes everybody happy. And when there's a song that comes on, you don't want to dance, you sit down and have a conversation, sit around a fire. We'll probably have fire pits going depending on the weather. But that dance party, it's going to be big. It's going to be huge. We also have a film festival Friday night. I'm sure you guys talked about this. You guys talked about this, but film festival.
We didn't talk about the film yet. What's the film? I saw a little bit, but that was something I didn't investigate. Can you talk about that for a little bit, the film?
It's a film festival, so we usually pull together snippets, shredits.
Cool.
Yeah, so it'll be a surprise. Everybody gets to be surprised as we put it together. Cool. Really, in the last couple weeks, we just start to put it together. It's going to be fantastic. Pump people up. And then the panelists, I don't know if we've announced yet. I don't know if we've announced this yet or if it's
I just checked and I don't see it. I don't see it.
Okay.
I just checked.
So it will go out. So keep your eyes on Instagram, I'm sure is where they're going to announce it. Because we've got some exceptional panelists that'll just pump people up.
Wow.
I can't wait.
And then, come back that Sunday morning. We'll have pancakes for folks. Everybody's pretty tired after 3 days of riding or 2.5 days of riding. And then that's where the real meat and potatoes of just we've now broken bread together. We've ridden together. We've danced together. You've made friends. You've got phone numbers of future ride buddies and people you're going to connect with. I hope you're going to go home, Becca, just with a lot of just how to, I've told this to Mia before, but just as you feel all of those connection points, and this already from being a mountain biker, I'm sure, and being in the bike community, the power of connecting people and pulling in those outliers and helping people that maybe don't have the confidence to make friends as easily, as those networks strengthen and all those people start to feel included, that's so incredible for those folks to then go home to their communities and have, more tools and more confidence to start to build those connections too. So
absolutely.
I still have people that I talk to from, sorry, Becca.
No, go ahead.
I still have people that I talk to and ride with that I met at Rome Sedona 3 years ago here in Southern California. So,
and that's what, I think that's what anyone that really identifies with wanting to develop and expand women's mountain biking, that's our goal at Girls Pull Up Not Out. It's one of the reasons that we loved partnering with Hand Up, and they're bringing us out to Rome this year and getting to participate in such an amazing event that elevates the women's mountain biking experience, the femme mountain biking experience. And that's kind of just taps into why we do what we do, right? Why we put up with the social media side of things, or why we put the time and the effort in. It's one of the reasons I love connecting with Mia and working at Women's MTV Network. It's such a universal experience for so many to want to be a part of, and getting to be a guest at this, I think is so awesome. I'm so excited.
It's gonna be amazing. I'm
So
excited for you, Becca. I'm so excited for you
Yeah.
and Sierra and Candace. Candace has never been either.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
Shorty is gonna have a blast.
Mhm.
And
Shorty, I
I'm
can't
telling
wait to
you,
meet her.
like, she is a firecracker. Like, I love
is.
Candace to death. She's 5 foot, literally 5 foot tall, and homegirl can party. She's from New Orleans. Okay, so at the Bentonville Bike Fest last year when the tornado hit us, she was just dancing at the Continental Party, like just letting it, just completely losing herself. And I'm like, fuck yeah, girl, that's awesome. You do it. And then her husband comes up and they start getting it down. And yeah, I love Candace to death. She's like a ride or die, just like you, Becca. She's freaking incredible.
I'm stoked to
Please
finally
get
meet
her on
her.
the dance floor. Please
Yeah,
get her
I
on the
will.
dance floor.
Okay. I'll be out there
The
with
New
her.
She'll
Orleans
be the
in her is
shortest
going to
and
come out.
I'll be the tallest.
Mhm.
How tall are you, Sam?
6 foot. We're gonna have a full foot.
Are you really?
between the two
I
of
love
us.
that
Yeah.
so much.
I'm
I
5'7".
love that.
We'll represent the whole
The
spectrum.
whole
I
spectrum.
love it.
Yeah.
Because Carly is tiny. Carly is like 5'1"-ish. The other girl that runs Girls Pull Up and Out with me. So
Yeah.
she and I make up a nice duo there. So yeah, it'll be good.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Amanda, the other part of our crew, she's also 6 foot tall and is awesome. I freaking love tall people. And when we were at Sedona Mountain Bike Fest, she'd come up to me. She's like, "Come on, Mia, you need a hug." And I would just sit there and I would just like hug her. I love that. And today we were actually talking with Salsa today. They're getting some bikes that they wanted to send us to review. And it was really funny, just off track, really. Jill was like, well, the bike we have is for a large person, like, you know, it's a large bike. And I was like, that's perfect because Amanda is like 6 foot tall and she rides large bikes. Like, that's absolutely perfect. And she goes, no way. And I said, yeah, why? She goes, we were literally having this conversation yesterday of how are we going to find a woman that's that tall to demo a bike and review it
Heck
at
yeah.
that height. And I was like, and now I know Sam is tall too. So
she's gonna ask me too. Is this
I'm
bike
gonna
now going to be in LA? Is it going to be in Southern California?
It's going to be, they're going to send it to her in New Mexico. But I do have bikes here that you would fit into. So if you want to come visit tomorrow, actually, we're going to go for a little pedal. I told Lauren, not tomorrow, Saturday. I have surgery Monday. I'm not going to ride my bike for 4 months, 5 months. And I said, I'm riding my bike, damn it. I'm riding that thing on Saturday. I don't even care. She was like, okay, we'll go for a ride.
Yes.
Anyway, I digress.
As you must.
I digress. Sam, I appreciate you jumping on. You're more than welcome to stay on. If you have to go, I know you might have some important things to do, but if you want to stay on, we're happy to keep having you on here. Can you tell us what the affinity rides are about? Because there's several affinity rides, right?
There's so many of those. Yeah, I'll do that, and then I will jump off because I'm meeting some peeps for a show. But yeah, so last year we dabbled in it, or I guess we've always had the BIPOC affinity ride, and we've always had the queer affinity ride, and it's just a chance for folks of shared identities to ride together, and it's been really amazing. You meet friends, you have connections. I like to, oftentimes they'll start with like a little meet and greet if the group can, like share your name, share something about being a parent or being BIPOC. That is, you know, it's something that connects folks to be able to talk about. And then they ride up the road, which is intentional to not ride up a trail, but to actually have 5 miles of just like slow, pretty steady and easy climbing, relatively easy climbing, so that you can like follow up. And last year, like I did the Parent Affinity ride, as I shared, and there was, you know, a woman that was pregnant with twins, or I think she was pregnant with twins, and then a woman that had like 11-year-old twins. And like the two of them were like, "Ooh, we should connect." And they like rode up together and chatted. And then another woman was like, I have, I think their kid is 13 or so on the autism spectrum. And then another parent was saying like their child had just been diagnosed. And so the two of them connected and rode up the road together. And I think ended up sharing phone numbers and being able to like continue to exchange resources. And yeah, that's my favorite part about those rides. And so we have a lot of them. We even have like a solo shredders ride. I know, it's so rad. We have a 50+ ride. We have a 60+ ride. We have a ride that's going to be fully for those that speak Spanish. Rodar by Cycle Effect is the nonprofit partner doing that one. There's so many I can't even. I think that's the majority.
There's so many.
This year Rebecca Rush is coming, and so she's doing a brain injury affinity ride, because there's so many folks that have that as like a common element of their life that they navigate. And so getting folks connected on that. And then we've definitely got requests for folks that are sober to be able to meet up sometime Saturday night with Happiest Hour. There's always mocktails and cocktails offered, but there's also going to be a sober AF ride. So the folks that are like, okay, tonight, like we are intentionally sober. And so those folks are going to go out on a ride. I think it's at 4 and then come back and be able to still enjoy Happiest Hour, because there will be drinks that don't have alcohol in them, and there will be desserts and such. But just being able to find people, it's like, yes, we all mountain bike. Yes, we all are femme. And, you know, and what are the other layers of identity that we share, so that you can start to make those connections.
And that is so cool. That is so cool, because I think, especially when you're new at an event or you're apprehensive to join into something, for me anyway, I can only speak for myself, there's that imposter syndrome feeling where you're like, well, I don't fit in because I am A, B, C, or D. And it's almost like I throw myself into an outlier position because I'm nervous or I'm scared or I am apprehensive. So to create those opportunities for people that might feel that, or they might experience that through any different reasons, like all the different rides that you're including, or organizing them to get together. It's like, but we can still all come together and say, you're not alone in this. There are others that share your same kind of journey or story, or identify the way that you feel. That's awesome. That's so massively empowering, I think, for the sport and for women riders everywhere. So kudos, man. That's really cool. That's really, really cool.
Becca, you should also go on the Affinity Parent Ride, because not only is Sam going to lead it, but also Kit. And they are an incredible human being. Like, I met them at Rome in Sedona a few years ago. We still chat on the internet like all the time. I was actually really bummed that I wasn't going to go back and see them again. But
there's so many people I want to meet. There's so many people I cannot wait to meet, and just to be a part of it, you know, and to see it all happen, I think is just going to be amazing. I can't wait. I really can't wait.
And a lot of people come solo, which is like so brave. It's so brave.
It is.
I'm a pretty extroverted person, and I don't think I would go solo. I'm just
I went solo.
And all of that. It's awesome. Yeah.
Dang, my first year, I went solo.
Braver than me.
I don't want to keep you. Thank you so.
I almost fell off my chair. I'm lowering my seat because my legs are tired. And
she's that excited. She's that excited. She's almost falling off her chair.
That's hilarious. Thank you so much for joining and taking time. I'm very excited that this is going to be an amazing event for everyone, and your hard work is going to come to fruition, because I know you're a very hard worker and you've been putting in a lot of hours for this. So along with the other Rome team, but there's a big team. But no, thank you so much. And I'm bummed I'm not going to get a Sam hug next week, but I'm going to get one soon. FaceTime me, for the love of God. Show me how things are going if you can. I know things are busy. Have a great night. You are the absolute best. We'll talk soon.
Both as well. Okay, sounds good. Bye, friends.
Bye, babe.
All right.
That's
cool.
That was Sam, everyone. Sam Ryan from RomeFest. She's incredible. One of my favorite human beings. And so now you've heard some of the cool things that are happening at Rome next week. If you all are going, please tag us on Instagram. Just use hashtag Rome or Women's MTB. I don't know. I'll come up with a hashtag, you guys. I'll come up with a hashtag, and you guys would be able to put it down. Becca, what do you think? How are you feeling now? Are you feeling any better about going? Like, are you feeling like you got this?
I am. I definitely do, you know, and it's interesting because, like I was saying before, I haven't been a participant. I haven't been able to be a participant in an event like this, not for a couple years. So to be a part of something so massive and so huge and so, it's just inspiring. So I'm so excited. I really am feeling less apprehensive for sure. all the different
Yeah.
levels of inclusive rides and meets and opportunities to get to know everyone on so many different levels. I can't wait. I think it's just going to be such a inspiring and motivating experience. And I get to ride my freaking bike, you know, I get to ride bikes in a new environment. That's because you asked for. It
Yeah,
sounds
I know.
it sounds
Bikes,
amazing. I can't wait.
friends. I was trying to do like a Dwight where, you know, it's like Barris beats Battlestar Galactica. I was trying to do one for bikes. I'm sure there is one. Bikes, besties,
Now I
and
gotta think.
brews. I don't know. Like, we'll
Bikes,
figure something
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Bikes, besties, and something. I don't know. Frick,
I gotta
it's
think
hot
of
up
something
here.
too. Yeah.
Thank you, Becca, for your time too. I know it's precious. We're getting late over there, even though for you it's like what,
Dude, I love
1
it. You
p.m.
know,
in the afternoon.
I'm always here. I'm happy to chat and thank you for having me. It's been awesome.
We need to get back to doing some more of these pods together, like how we used to do it. I think it's going to be great.
Me too.
Have a blast at Rome Fest, and I mean,
I
I'm sure I'm going to
will.
talk to you soon anyway. But
Yes. Yes, you will.
have a great time. Have a great time. I want to hear about it, and if you can, please send me photos and tag us, and we're gonna like, you know, share all the stoke and all the things.
I will. I absolutely will. You know that I will. And we're gonna be missing you, and you're gonna be there with us in all the best ways in spirit because you brought us together. You know, when you think about it,
No,
Sierra's gonna be there, Candace is gonna be there, I'm gonna be there. What you did though, so shut your mouth, because yeah, you did. So
you
respectfully,
shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
respectfully.
Respectfully, this is our love language, everyone. If you're listening, this is literally how Becca and I text all the time.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you, my friend. Have a great night, and we'll chat soon.
You too. All right.
Thank you, everyone who tuned in. I'm going to post this online tomorrow so folks can listen to it if they want. We're going to have show notes, all the good stuff about RumFest, where to find this information, and the hashtag that I'm going to create for everyone. So,
Heck yeah.
rock on. I'm going to end the stream. I will see you guys soon. See you on the next one.
Bye.